Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Cincinnatus, and I'd like to take a minute to introduce myself, talk about this channel, and my intentions with it. To start things off, a little bit about me. Well, the important bits at least. As you can probably tell from my voice, I'm an American. I'm also a veteran, having served 5 years in the Marine Corps and making one completely uneventful deployment to Iraq in 2008. There were multiple reasons why I joined, and looking back, one of the biggest was a sense of civic duty and a desire to protect what I considered, and still do consider, the core tenets of American society: the freedom of speech and the free marketplace of ideas. Terms that most of us are familiar with by this point, thanks to a resurgence in the importance of the uninhibited exchange of ideas over these last few months. While I was unable to defend those freedoms, in particular while I was in the military, their importance and the desire to do so still stuck with me. This desire, along with a small amount of knowledge of Roman history, is why I chose the name of my channel. For those of you who aren't familiar with this man, and I'm guessing that's going to be most of the people watching this video, Cincinnatus was a Roman statesman who was famous for not only being elected dictator of Rome twice to deal with various military crises, but for immediately resigning his position as dictator once these were dealt with. He was given complete autocratic power twice and gave it up twice as soon as he was finished with the task at hand. Cincinnatus was and still is upheld as the epitome of the ideals of Roman duty and civic responsibility, doing what needed to be done and returning to his normal life once the task was completed. Personally, this idea appeals to me a whole hell of a lot. While it may be rather arrogant to compare myself to such a man, his tale resonates with me a great deal. I joined the military to defend my country and left when my enlistment was completed. And while I'm still a civilian and plan on being so for a very long time, that sense of duty to defend the highest ideals of my country is still there. And nowadays, what better way to accomplish that in today's modern world than shitposting on Twitter and making random YouTube videos? Now, I know what some of you are thinking. With a roll of your eyes and an exasperated sigh, you're thinking to yourself, great, another jackass on YouTube who thinks he could be the next Sargon or Vernaculus or Armored Skeptic. And you'd be right to a degree. While I certainly have been inspired by these people and intend on adding my voice to the growing crowd of people online who are angry, frustrated, and overall disappointed with the sorry state of modern discourse in society today in regards to rampant censorship and the silencing of unpopular opinions. But I'm not simply going to ape the content of people more established and popular than myself. While we may end up covering the same topics on occasion, the ideas and discussions I have will be entirely my own. So without further ado, let's get on with it.